Well, welcome to Tea Time. We are here and we have a returning guest who has been on Tea Time 3 times. That's right. Anjay Kumar Mishra from the Nepal is here, and he is here to give us some good updates, some good education, and just a good strong tea. So in Nepal right now it's 7:45 a.m. and here in Canada it is 9 p.m. So we are having an evening tea and a morning tea. So I'm going to just bring Anjay in, but before we start that, I just want to do a little disclaimer that all of my guests here are here for inspiration and motivation. They are not here for therapeutical advice. So if you have any questions at all, you can kindly reach me, Miss Liz, at bookingmissliz@gmail.com. And I'm going to bring Anjay up and I'm going to get him to introduce himself. And if anyone has any questions, pop them in the comments and we will have a good old tea time. So I'm going to get Anjay in here. So welcome, Anjay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
It it is an honor to have you back and nice to see your face again after so long. So
Thank you so
we're
much.
gonna get into all of the goody stuff. So first, we want to get into the good stuff, Angie. What has happened since the last time being on Tea Time?
Yeah, thank you so much. Last time we had been there in 2021 and it's 2022. During this period, I have composed three different books, one from philosophy and two from related to engineering. In the book of philosophy, I have compared how the management approach of Eastern and West countries management might have different approach and Eastern countries might have approach of managing the things differently. So are we having the same thing doing in different way or different things regarding this one analytical reference book? It's almost 350 pages book I have composed. It was a single author book, and besides that we have written two books related to coursework that might not be interested for others, but those who are students and learning, they will enjoy it. Besides this, we have done so many small projects, small research projects. Some of the projects were supported by grants also. Even I have enjoyed my service with Ministry of Education, Science and Technology under Government of Nepal with a view to develop first technological university of Nepal. So this way I have been doing, and I have even visited India as a resource person of Atmanirbhar Bharat, self-resilient India. They are doing very good to make the India resilient, and it's one of the most populated countries. So if India will be resilient, the problem of war would be solved. The problem of hunger, the problem of poverty, of world would be reduced. So this way I have been spending my 1 year, and during this period I have shifted my job also. The good thing, I have shifted my job. Earlier, I used to work for Madan Bhandari Memorial Academy, Nepal, but now I have shifted to Madan Bhandari Memorial College. The academy was at Urlabari, but now I'm working at Kathmandu. So the Madan Bhandari Memorial was common. However, academy and college are different, but my posts are almost same. I'm doing the same thing, and other institutions are going equally. So this way I have been spending. Oh,
So
good morning.
you've been a busy morning, a busy man since I've seen you last year. So Anjay, how have you've been involved with a lot of different countries. How do you the position of the education system in Nepal? What part of it do you have in it?
See, in the global education, some challenges are coming. At very first, the access to teacher and students are having same in the resources. Earlier, teacher used to be the one who used to transfer the knowledge to students. Knowledge used to be stored in the form of book, in the form of paper, journals, and it was job of teacher to transfer those knowledge to students. Now the global education system has changed. Globally, students and teachers are coming together. They are not separated. They are in one box and they are working together on different projects. They are applying the theories. They are working on the theories, applying the theories, and getting the results. And that new results they are converting in the form of publication in their own knowledge loop. This way, the global knowledge things are increasing. In Nepal also, knowledges are increasing. Teachers are engaged in research, so they are also generating some sort of knowledge. Knowledge are increasing, there is no doubt. But the problem here, involvement of students and teachers are not together. It seems we have gap. Still, we are having gap between the students and teachers. However, outside it was together. This makes the difference. And as you ask me to position Nepal in comparison to other country, the labor performed by students are very appreciating in comparison to other country. The students who are studying in Nepal, they are doing more labor in comparison to the students of any other country. Only the things their labor is not in a smart way. They are putting their efforts very heavily, but the efforts are not in coherent way, not directed to job market, not what they are required. So the need of the students has not been addressed by our education system exactly in comparison to other country. This is making our students to learn everything. Just let me give one example, like if you reach to any new doctor and the doctor is not having much experience, then he will guess it's flu case, so it might be this disease, this disease, this disease. They will provide the medicine of all three diseases. Maybe one of the medicine would work and you will feel the doctor is very good. We are doing the same. We are providing almost all medicine to students, almost all solution to students without assessing what they are needing. This is the gap between Nepalese education system and education system of other country. As I have visited many country and I perceive these differences through different seminars and workshop also. So need-based education is to be promoted still in Nepal.
So, Anjay, can you express your views regarding the educational system since COVID?
Yeah, education system before COVID and after COVID, there is paradigm shift. Before COVID, we were having only live session. We used to meet physically only, and we used to use less ICT, information and communication technology is not found to be applied much more during before COVID. But during COVID, we were having only one medium to reach our students, that was ICT. So we have learned a lot to use. And being very honest, the education system after COVID has changed in a positive way because the students or teachers who are not in position. I have my own experience to teach in a school, and school teachers how to use this ICT during COVID-19. And I ask .com, then they used to write .com, not .com. So those teachers who used to write .com, now they are using this type of medium ICT, and they are making very good slides to show their students and impress their students. So these are few positive things that digital knowledge, digital skill among the teachers and the students has increased. But the one thing, before COVID, knowledge used to be here at brain also. After COVID, we have started storing brain in computer. The knowledge is away from human mind. Right now, very few knowledges are in human mind. Almost all knowledges are in stored in computer, like a education card, like a bank ATM. You should have a education card. Whenever you need any skill, you just take that card, scratch it, and use the facility. If I don't know any software and I have to learn, just I will go in a cyber cafe, I will buy one pen drive course, I will come to my home. Whatever is needed, I will do it. Whatever is not needed, I will not do. So this is raising a big question on sustainability of education system. The universities and colleges which is having big infrastructure, so many students, are those students going to continue their learning with us in this condition where knowledge is not in human brain, it's in computer? It will be applied whenever it is needed. Then why to keep everything in brain? And for keeping in the brain, why to do so many exercise? Why not to take directly like instant food? Whenever it is needed, you can go cook and use. So this way, I have been perceiving the education system has totally changed.
So we have a question here, Anjay. I'm going to pop it up on the screen for you to see.
Oh, all colleges are getting quality assurance and accreditation. What about Madan Bhandari Memorial Academy, Nepal? It's a very valid question in this present scenario because since before last 5 year, UGC University Grant Commission of Nepal has been trying to improve education quality in Nepal through a framework called Quality Assurance and Accreditation. As of its, UGC was having a mission to provide QA in all colleges by this year only. However, this time is going to be extended since most of the colleges has not achieved yet. Even in education policy formulated in Nepal before 3 years, there it was said the colleges which are not having QA would be closed, and the colleges which are having QA, that will be converted into deemed university. Right now, if one university is calling the college about which she is talking, it's my last college where I used to work. Right now, I have shifted. So the college about or the university about where she wanted to talk me, this college is a very reputed college of Pokhara University. But still, colleges are not understanding the importance of QA. They are focusing to bring one program. They are focusing to get one affiliation. University has just called affiliation, and so many colleges, even this college in queue to get new program, to get new affiliation, but they are not working on QA. They are not trying to improve QA. If they will get QA, they would have right to endorse their own course. Then why they should depend on university? They might be independent. Still, this college is not approaching. Maybe 2 3 reasons for getting QA at first condition. 80% of seats should be occupied, and this college has 100% seat occupancy. So in terms of student occupancy, there is no problem. But full-time faculty should be there, and full-time faculty should be above 50%. That is also fulfilled. Infrastructure condition is also not bad. Only the things leadership they should have the intention to get, that they are not applying. Earlier it was new, and it should not have been applied because two passing years were not there. Now they are having 2 3 batch already passed from the college, so they should have to go for QA. Without going in QA, they cannot sustain. Rather than asking these questions to me only, they should also convey, and I think their management would have been working on it, and they will get QA. But getting QA is not so easy. Once they will come in process, they will get, definitely, that is sure. But how much time and effort it will take, that could not be counted on fingers. It takes a lot of time, a lot of efforts. Its name is only quality assurance and accreditation. If you assure quality and provide it, then only the quality certificate will be provided. And quality in education system defining is very difficult. Quality in education system means you are fulfilling the voice and needs of your students and job market. Whatever job market is looking for, and that should be given to your students through the designed curriculum. And if you are providing it cheaper and better in comparison to other colleges following the all rule and regulation, then only you can say the college is maintaining its quality. And doing this all things need a transformative leadership, a leadership with a dedication, a team which should assure that I will do it. Unless and until these feelings are not there, the UGC University Grant Commission of Nepal is not going to provide QA to any colleges, but they are in facilitating role. Once you approach for QA, UGC is helping a lot. UGC of Nepal is one of the most cooperative institution if you compare with any other institution in Nepal who are having the authority in terms of QA to provide facilities for the college. And I wish this college will also process it. Even after listening our discussion, maybe they will be enlightened. There are few good peoples and they will follow it. Thank you.
So, Anjay, we have a couple more questions that are popping in here. I'm just going to pop them up so you can give them an answer. The next one
Okay.
is
It's a very big question. What will be the impact on the MCC by the new formed government? MCC is one project invested by US government in Nepal. It's a big amount that is given or donated by USA to Nepal for its infrastructure development. As Nepal is a developing country, it's taking grants and loan from different country to change its status. So US has donated, and in these circumstances we have huge amount to do. New government or old government, I don't think that for these international issues there should be any differences. As a political culture, by change of government in international relation, there should be no any impact. So this government should not have impact. One thing. Another things, this MCC Act has been amended by the government. Maybe the same government is going to rule after this election also, because the maximum seat they have only own, their alliance has only own. So maybe there would be not much impact of this new government on MCC project. But there is an issue that the MCC, the way MCC is trying to work, is it valid or not? That is a question resisted by many of the countries on MCC. See, America is investing 500 million for 5 years, as he has said. It's $500 million for 5 years. Huge amount. So if a country is giving such a huge amount, everyone should be humble to the country or to the donor. But this is not the situation due to one rule. Nowadays, no one wants to follow the leadership any others. Everyone wants to be leader of themselves. And if someone who is sitting in USA and planning for Nepal by donating the money and saying this money should have to be invested in this way only, maybe the country would not, maybe the country would not accept. So this type of conflicts are there also in MCC, and hope our leadership will overcome very soon by certifying their people. So
the
this
next
may be
question
the.
we have is for you, Anjay. We have a lot of questions that are popping up, so I'm going to try and get them in as much as I can. So the next one is for you,
What do
Anjay.
you learn and how I started teaching? Yeah, it's a how I started teaching. Actually, it's a very valid question because I was working for Mumbai International Airport Limited at Mumbai, India. From Mumbai International Airport Limited, I came Nepal, and at very first I thought that I will be doing entrepreneurship, and the entrepreneurship that was in my mind is to develop fertilizer company. I would be manufacturing fertilizer and providing to farmers. This was my first mission to come Nepal from India after completing my study. After coming over here to start a business, I saw so many laws overtaking one and another. Since my education was in India, I was well versed with Indian legal system, but I was not well equipped with Nepalese legal system. So I started facing problem. Till that time, why not to engage in some sort of earning by teaching? This way I started teaching. Once I started teaching, I forget my mission of establishing a fertilizer company. Till today, I have a dream that I will manufacture fertilizer and provide to my farmers, but I have not made. Just before few days, one of a political leader came to me that I have won, congratulate me and give me some advice. He was president of his party, and I don't want to take his name also. Many people are coming for advice from political background also, and I said, he said that you are also a resource person for Atmanirbhar Bharat, so you might have learned a lot from India. So the way India can be made relevant, same way could be followed in Nepal also. So what's your advice regarding Nepalese development? I said you start from manufacturing this fertilizer, and if you cannot manufacture, at least buy some fertilizer on time and provide it. So it was my dream, and I was trying him to get involved in it. It was
So we have
my dream.
another
I was
question for
just
you, Anjay.
trying. So this way I can
So the
see,
questions
and
are just flying in tonight.
there
Like we
will
have
be
a
a
lot of
good
questions
impact
that are coming in. So I'm going to
if
let
I
you
write
answer as many as you can.
dissertation for my course. Yes, if anyone will do research in MCC, it will not be beneficial for only USA or Nepal. MCC is not implemented in only one country. It is implemented in many countries, and huge amounts are going. If a developed country is investing like a project called MCC, they might have dreamed that this country will feel regards to us. So, by doing this type of research, how to create the social harmony and social regards through money, or how can we do international diplomacy through economy, need to be studied in depth. This will be beneficial not only for USA, for all over the world, because MCC is one representative of project, but many developed countries are investing in many other developing country. So scenario might be the same for all the projects. That's why this study should have to be continued, not only as dissertation of one student's, one PhD scholar. This should be the part of several PhD scholars, and it should have a great enlightenment among academicians, professionals, and students. So this is a very valid or reliable topic you are going to select for your dissertations. All the best. I hope if you need any methodological collaboration with me, I'm always there to support, since I want to learn through research with PhD scholars and professors like you. I don't know whether you are professor or PhD scholar, but whatever you are, your attempt is very good. Even if you are guiding, you can take me as part of your guidance, or if you are just doing yourself, you can involve me in your methodological framework also. Thank you so much for your valid question.
So we have another one here for you, Anjay. This one's a big one.
Oh, I have applied for PhD and came to know that it needs to be verified from international community. See, for verification from international community, in all the applications they are searching for recommendation letters from two professors, and you cannot say that this is not valid. I have been providing a recommendation letter for many students, and they are doing their PhD in very reputed university of the globe. I have written recommendation letter for many students, and they are doing currently also. So we cannot say that our certificates are not internationally validated, but questions are there on our education quality. Students are working hard, but the teachers are not of the level who will be recognized by the system itself. Unless and until your teacher would not have a good database of knowledge generation, definitely other universities are not going to accept it. If I am writing a recommendation letter, who I am, I might have a reputation and recognition. Otherwise, maybe other will not validate me. They are not going to ask who I am and where I am working. They will just take my name and search in their database. If I will be found in Scopus, if I will be found in Elsevier, if I will be found in Google Scholar, then definitely they will listen me. And another things, we do recommendation on the basis of blood relation, not on the basis of merits. So the question is on the ethics of teachers. The recommendation letters which we are providing, are we providing ethically or not? That's the questions coming time and again on us only. So what I suggest, if you are applying anywhere for PhD, take recommendation from two reputed professor, and that will valid, because you deserve. I know you have done a study, so you deserve it. You have studied masters under me only, so I can also provide recommendation letter to you. It's job placement. Job is one thing that is just our boss. So should you only search the job is another one question. But if someone is searching job, they must be assured by the college also, institution also. Now your students will not listen you. Your students are not going to listen you if you cannot show them the way how they are going to return their investment. Students are coming in college and university. They are investing their period of life, their youth period of life till 25 years, 26 years. They are being in university and colleges. So their investment in terms of duration, money, time, efforts is huge. It should be returned. And this is possible through technical education. And in this regard, I must thank Madan Bhandari Memorial Academy Nepal also, that they are providing good quality of technical education. But just by providing good quality, you would not have good connection with the market. Getting job assured, you should have good connection with the market. So now the teachers and faculties and university or college superiors who are over there, they should have a good connection with the job market. They should have one placement unit. Their job is to develop the relationship every day. Now the courses with internship are coming, that will also assist. But for providing internship, once college is providing you internship and you can show you're clever in the job market, definitely you will sustain. But for creating the link of internship also, college must have to develop their relationship. I don't know, in these parts I must criticize. It's my own college, but I must criticize. We are lacking somewhere to develop good relations with job markets, as our college is one of the good education provider. This Madan Bhandari Memorial Academy Nepal, where I have worked few years, that was a good college, but they are not having good connection with the market. They must they must link the market how they will do. And even this type of college should start a new thing that is called university company. There are many students, almost this as of my knowledge, I think this college would be having somehow 2000 students, including diploma, bachelor and masters, including health sector, engineering and agriculture. All together it will be having around 2000 students. 2000 students for a college is a big students. And if they are not providing job, it's useless. So for providing job, one skill development center should be there in the college. Their job is to transfer the academic skill to the students on a regular basis, so their students will be well versed. On other sides, they should have a good link with the job markets time and again. What skills are coming, what new softwares are coming, what technical things are looked by the job market in our students, that should have been enhanced on a regular basis. Then only the students are going to get the job. And on other side, all those students who are reading there, if they will provide one rupees also, 2000 students means 2000 rupees. If they will provide 100 rupees, then it will be some small fund. By that, they can start a company like toothbrush we all are using, toothpaste we all are using. So we are using small things. Even we are using some tea coffees every day. So why don't you start entrepreneurship at your college level only? So a college should facilitate and a group of students should involve in providing this entrepreneurship. This way they will learn entrepreneurship. For this objective, we have established incubation center also, in collaboration of Pradesh number one, that is state or provincial government of Nepal number one. They have supported for providing incubation center at Madan Bhandari Memorial Academy Nepal. But I don't know how it is functioning now, because after leaving I have not made any query. But it was in our mission that we will teach our students live entrepreneurship. We will teach our students live entrepreneurship during the same periods. So we are having this type of approaches also over there, and we tried a lot. Like Just we are having computer engineering students, and one expert came and he suggested for computer engineering students, why don't you take a camera and sensor system and install in shops where thieving would be stopped by connecting the mobile. Just the voice could be transferred to police station. This way you can make automation, and you can create your business also. So many business idea were generated by the same center. How it is applying and functioning, that I cannot recall at the moment, since I am detached with the institute. So good memories in education system. See, every day is a good memory. What happens if you go in class? You have a feeling that definitely I will get some question today which I don't know, and coming at night I have to study. So every day you would have a good journey with the students. Particularly, I have remembered few. The time I started my teaching at Nepal Engineering College, I get a subject called resource economics. And in resource economics, I was a student of economics, but it was resource economics. I was not having deep learning in the subject, and while I reached in class, all the students were knowing more than me. I was the least knowledgeable person in the class, though I was a faculty. And the students who were having good knowledges, they were used to be students. I feel a big pressure, but I took it as opportunity. I started learning with the students. What I did, I used to give students so many paper, and I used to ask, read it and let me make understand tomorrow. If you make me understand tomorrow, means you have already got the things. And all the students used to come to me on completion of their course and used to say, I will be doing research under you only. I used to be their first choice. I used to be their first choice, though I was not knowing, because I was learning with them and they used to be friendly with me. The only things, I was of I was younger than them, so I was having connectivity with them. Now a big challenge to senior teacher. Young students don't like to learn from very senior teacher. They want teacher as their friends of same age. So my age gap is also raising questions, and at that time I was also very young, so students used to support me, and I learned from students, and I taught students also. During the same period, my job was only to ask question. I was a teacher, but not. I used to just ask a question. If I could have created confusion to students, it was group of students, and they used to search, they used to find the solution, they used to come through unique idea, and that used to be part of my research. This way I learned teaching from students only. I must thank all those students who has helped me in learning also. Now also I'm doing the same. I go in class, but I feel I must learn from students. With this attitude only I go. All the best for your PhD, and hope you will complete with a very good findings regarding MCC only. So all the best. So everybody is good for me.
We have questions that are just flying in here, Andy. Just the comment box over here is
Oh,
just filling up.
it's a very big issue of Nepal, and saying in one line, two line, what I suggest to reader, please go through my research paper. Before getting this issue highlighted through the media, I have been writing on the issue since 2011, and there are a dozen of research paper prepared by me how to resolve these issues of slum. But for your understanding, I can say slum issue, slums are also part of our society. They have the right to enjoy their life as a human being. So without alternative, we cannot enforce them to go away. And at the time of providing alternative also, they should have to be given with respect. What happens? We give them alternative by showing that you don't have respect, you don't have honor to live. That is the reason the slum issues are not solved. In Kathmandu, every year slums are increasing. Capital city of Nepal, where slums are increasing every year. And for slums, even government has been attempting. Housing National Housing Survey they have made in 1991. After that, they have been attempting and they have been trying to provide the alternatives. Before providing alternative, how you are going to connect the slum whom you are taking from center or core of the city to any outside place or peri-urban area, how they will assess their job. They are coming for the job. You provide them house but not food, then they will not survive. For their survival, you have to connect with the food also. So how they will reach to their job place? Either make one bus service daily at a time, so they will come during job period to core city and they will stay at peri-urban area. This way you have to assure two things. The first, you have to assure their residence, and the second, their job connectivity. Without assuring job connectivity, no government can enforce any slum to get away from there. They will be they will be dying for their place, but they will not be living it, because they think without food and job, we are going to die. So rather than dying in a good house, why not to die here only by eating? So their choice, it's their choice. But on name of slum, few people are there who are greedy also. So it's job of government to distinguish those greedy people, the people who are thinking that if we will be slum and we get land over here, it's land of very high amount, very valuable land. So why to shift from the core of city? Why not to stay over here only? So these are few things that need to be improved, and in few sentence I cannot answer it. So I have prepared several work paper. I want the person to read, and then only if anything needed we can suggest. And another thing, our government have habit not to listen any expert or any research paper. They don't know how much effort and resource we are applying to get this one research done, and they don't pay attention. People who are staying in Korea, they are following our research. The professor of Korea are following our research. Professor of Indonesia are following our research to resolve their slum issue. But the government authority of Nepal are not following or not listening us, because they feel once we have elected by our citizen means we are knowing everything. So this is the things that academy is running in their own way, and politics is running in their own way. So there must be some collaboration among us to come to a conclusion. Another questions regarding ranking of Madan Bhandari Memorial Academy Nepal. At very first, I must congratulate you for whatever ranking you have got. Whatever is your ranking, it's really very impressive ranking. As he has only informed, there are 27 higher educational institution index in this particular index. Out of that, his college was at 11th position. Now it has shifted to 14th rank, but still it's not a bad rank, because it's your college, one college. Though there are 11, 12 universities only in Nepal, it means your college is leading some of the universities also. So this way it's good that you have selected a good college. Definitely ranking matters, database matters. So I don't go, yes, regarding this ranking, that ranking, I don't want to say anything, but ranking matters nowadays. So your ranking is good, I must congratulate first. And after leaving, what happens? After leaving, another will come and he will take care of it. So one person leaving one organization or joining or organization does not make much difference. It's a system. Organization is a system. Inside that system there are many people. So by leaving one and joining one, there would not be much difference. So I don't think that there would be any difference if I leave. I have left from research director, another research director would come, and as of university rule only, he will be also having equal qualification to me. So maybe he will give more efforts and ranking will improve. We should always think positive. We should take the things positive. If one people is going, then another people with new brain would come. You would give more energy, more efforts, and more outcome would come. Your ranking would be improved. So Best wishes from my side, and hope to see you in top 10. It was my plan also to bring this institution in top 10, but I failed to bring it. It was I could do up till 11th, but not in top 10. Hope the another one will bring in top 10. This
Can you
is
see the question,
since
Anjay?
my experience is from that college, so this question is valid for me. But giving answer of this question at this moment may be politicized. However, I would take this question in the sense that if you can transfer your learning to other and they can solve it, then you will feel that yes, it was my contribution also. So for my satisfaction, weakness of college administration or management of class and teachers, what I would like to suggest in contrast of Madan Bhandari, the number of teacher this college is having not less than any other colleges. Even if you compare central colleges of the university, you will find the number of teachers are more in your college. The degree holders are more in your college in comparison to central colleges also, because almost all faculties are masters over there, though bachelor pass students are teaching in many of the private colleges. So in these circumstances, the quality and number of your teachers are not less in comparison to any colleges. This is sure. But the thing system is weak, that I admit. Some more senior teachers should be there who should guide the teachers on a regular basis. This is there in mechanism of university, but not in this mechanism of your college, because your college administration thinks that they are administrator, not coordinator. They are administrator, not coordinator. They thinks that even on the thesis, most of the supervisor thinks that under the supervision of this person means students are at lower person. This feeling is only wrong. Students and teachers should be together. Senior teacher and junior teacher should be together on the same ship to convert the quality students, to make the students learn effectively. For this points of view, till today, your college administration has not made assured effective session planning. There are 5 teachers of same subject in same college. Among those teachers only, there is no good communication. They all are full-time teachers. They all are masters. They all are qualified. They all are having skill and expertise, but they are not having communication. And this is the weakness of administration. The administration should make sure refreshment training on a regular basis. Your administration should make sure learning on a regular basis. All the faculties who are having similar interest should make same type of what you can session planning. At least a session planning should have to be checked by senior faculty, where reference papers are there or not. Teachers are teaching the textbook. Some of the teachers who are well known and well expert, they are going in class without engaging the students. They are teaching textbook. Sometime I used to see they are watching YouTube and teaching. In YouTube, the knowledge which are coming might not be valid, might not be tested. So why don't you follow the research paper? This much is to be said in forcefully, in a forceful way. It has to be passed to the faculties by the administration. And there is the gap that administration feel, I am administration, I am this, I am having 26-year experience, why should I talk? But these fellow who are having 26 years experience, they don't know writing mail also. So where they have worked for 26 years in this 21st century, if someone is not knowing how to communicate effectively in electronic mediums, means these teachers are illiterate. So your administrations, your college system is only wrong at one place. They are bringing high experienced people, but they are outdated also. I don't disrespect this high experienced people. I respect them. They should be taken in another way. Their experience is to be taught. And as UGC of India has just made one uh, revolutionary change in their policy, that the people who are having 25 years of experience in profession, Even if they are bachelor, they will be brought in university. They will be brought in university for sharing their experience as a professor for 3 years. So experience is respected. Without experience we cannot go forward, but this experience should be taken in the direction where he has worked. He has worked for 26 years in a reception, and if you give him a job to be the director of engineering program, it would not be function. 26 years of experience in what? In a reception. So he should be asked to teach reception only, not engineering administration. This is the thing that is lacking over there in your college. So they are collecting experienced people, but experience of invalid fields are coming. See, academic does not function after 5 years of your experience. Till 5 years, your academics would back up, will provide you backup. After 5 years, whatever experience you have learned, that will be sufficient. That will be sufficient to function in that field. So, only one thing, right experience to be used at right place is lacking your college in one sentence. Yes, why freshers are only appointed in your college? The first things, only freshers are not appointed. And the second things, in engineering, particularly in engineering, in any colleges, without having at least 2 years of field experience, we should not appoint. And this is a mistake in our guidelines only, regulatory guidelines only. So this particular college would not be only blamed. Whole system needs an improvement. Without having field experience, at least for teaching, the teachers are not allowed to be in classroom. They must have some years of full this field experience. And your teachers are, all teachers are not fresh. Most of your teachers are having field experience also. I don't want to name anyone here, because if I take, there are so many good teachers. If I take name a few and forget to name a few, then there will be conflict. So let me keep myself away from here. But your teachers are good quality also. They are not only fresh, few are fresh also. So the fresh teachers are for lab, not for teaching. And in lab also, I think experienced teachers should be there. Yes, what are the most focused skill? It's a continuous research that need to be made for most focused skill, and it depends upon from which stream you are and which is your targeted industry. Always keep watching in targeted industry what are the professional practice that's are going on. During your internship you would come to get know what the industry is doing. From there you will develop your skill and expertise. But I'm very happy with your question that you are serious regarding your career, since you are trying to add skills. What skills needed? More than that, what I would like to suggest, skills needed the most in comparison to knowledge and any other things, it is skill which is needed the most in the students for getting the job. And first skill, good communication only. If you communicate your ability, then only other skill you can get a chance to display. But if you cannot communicate effectively, then others are not going to listen anything. So what I suggest, your communication should be good. After communication, your ability to do the things, if you are civil engineering students, your designing should be good. Your job is to be a designer, so your designing should be good. You must know something related to contract also, project management practices also, then only you can improve. So in one sentence, first you be a good learner, first you be a good people, then convert yourself as a good professional. A good person can be a good professional, but if you are not a good person, you cannot be a good professional. So try to cultivate your personality first, then you can convert as a good professional also. Newly established political parties in Nepal winning for youngsters like this. Yes, it's a hume that many young peoples are winning, and they are not young also. I don't believe that they are young. They are above 40. In Nepalese life cycle, we say that after 60, people are retired, or at 58 only, 58, 63, or 60, you can say, people get retired. And they are winning. One name he has given, he has won at the age of 48 years. So if people is winning at 48 years, then they are not very young. They have won at right age. Yes, some people have won at 27 years also. If her name would be there, I could say yes, she deserve a huge support from youngster. So these are having potential to do. They are at right age. They are at right age. They are at the age of performer. Problem is not with youngster. Problem with old people who don't want to leave their place. People at people being above 70 years also, they want to be the prime minister, they want to be the president of the party, they don't want to leave their position to youngster. So problem is with old people, not with young people. That's why all the youngsters should be congratulated, and they should take the leadership by learning from the experience. Some things are good in the experienced leader, so they should learn, but they should do in a new way. It needs a revitalization of the systems. I hope they will do it, because in parliament at least good discussion will go on, technical discussion will go on, technology would be dominating. These are the good things by seeing these young people, I can say. Yes, Nepalese bureaucrats and systems are creating unnecessary challenges. Bureaucracy has demise in literature. Demise of bureaucracy has been written, and bureaucracy is one of the biggest and say oldest system. Now, autocratic system has already been adopted in most of the countries. Very few countries are practicing this bureaucratic system. Still, Nepal is practicing bureaucratic system. Bureaucratic system means only paper shuffling. They do a lot of exercise on paper and very few exercise in the field. Without doing exercise in the field, projects should not come, and without projects, development would not come. If you are doing the regular operation, then you can just maintain. And to make a change or to make a hike in your development, you must look for something in an innovative way. In an innovative way, you must look for something different. And this bureaucratic system is such a problem that whoever will win, I would like to relate both the questions. The first question, young people has won. Young people has won, but they will be operated by this bureaucratic system only. So will the leader who has been supported or elected by citizens are going to get the power to influence the bureaucrats in their direction, or they are also going inside the web of bureaucracy? If they will be inside the web of bureaucracy, development would not be taking place. If they can come out of the wave, then definitely something better would happen. Then definitely something better would happen. What I wish for bureaucracy, we should make changes. We, the first thing, this permanent job system is to be eradicated from Nepal. Once the people passing public service commission, they think this is my lifetime achievement, like getting a lifetime achievement award. After that, without performing also till 58 years, I will be there, and after that also I will be getting some political appointment. Like this they are taking the things. If life is not permanent, why you need a permanent job? Government should provide facilities through citizens, not to employ only or job holders only. Yes, maybe there is provision, the one who pay maximum tax should be given maximum reward. Tax and reward should be connected. But if this system would be removed, then bureaucrats should also start giving good suggestions and start doing good performance. So all bureaucrats who join their job at very first, they have a lot of energy. Once they learn from the senior, after that they started adopting the systems, and they don't go beyond the systems, and they keep doing what the seniors were doing. This way it has become a culture to respect the senior, and this is really a very big problem for our system. And we hope These young people who have been elected this time, they will be doing something great to make these changes. This opinion regarding increase in fee of the colleges. For operating a college, we need some sort of fee. That's why you must take the fee. You can increase fee. In increasing fee, there is no problem, but it should be reversed to students. Some of the management colleges, they are taking 15 lakhs, 11 lakhs, 12 lakhs, and they are spending the students 1 lakhs, 2 lakhs. So they are earning the profit at the rate of 10 lakhs each students. This is not accepted. If you take fee from the students, you should reverse the fee in terms of returns through their skill, job assurity, or job placement, or entrepreneurship cultivation in the students. Then the increased fee could be accepted. But most of the time, what we do, we increase fee, but we don't assure the quality. If you assure the quality, your students will be willing to pay the fee. Fee is directly related to quality. Fee and quality should be taken together. If your lab is of good standard, one if you see one statistics, you will find that many students are going in USA for getting their degree by paying 25 lakhs for one degree. Here the fee is only, average fee is only, you can say, or the college about which you are talking, if I'm not wrong, it's somehow around 6 lakhs. One side, students are paying 25 lakhs per USA. Another side, 6 lakhs they are not ready to pay in Nepal. The problem they are not ready to pay is not the problem. The problem, we are not in a position to convince the students that in 6 lakhs we are giving quality of 25 lakhs. If you assure the voice of students in terms of quality, they will pay you 10 lakhs easily. So improve your quality, improve your fee, both should take together. I don't go in restrictions of fee also, but fee should be returned. This is my final conclusion for this. Yes, if numbers of students are there and they are coming from different backgrounds, on the basis of their differences, grievances is a natural phenomenon. Students are coming from different background. They all have different types of skill. They all have different types of thoughts. They all have different types of values. Their own systems are different, and bringing uniformity in keeping in one class would not be possible. So grievances would be there, but the grievances should be for positive things, for construction. Constructive grievances should be there. You may dislike my idea, but you should not dislike my personality. There should be no personality clash. There may be idea clash. Maybe I think differently, you think differently, and we should have grievances for what is right, not for who is right. Most of the time, we keep fighting who is right. We should avoid fighting for who is right. Keeping ego in your side, we should fight for what is right. If we can find what is right, we can get solution of a problem. But if we get who is right, means we are creating permanent enemy. So you lose your friend. Don't lose your friend. And for this, most of the colleges are having grievance residence committee that is led by principal directly. Principal is directly leading. As I'm not engaged in one college only, I'm engaged in other colleges also. So I'm learning from many colleges. This committee is there at United Technical College also, and they are taking the problems very seriously, but giving the solution in an easy manner. So without getting the problem emerged at its great maturity, they are getting solution. This way they are bringing the solution. On very first day only at United Technical College, I found that they are creating social clubs. Students are getting participation in that. This way they are making the students socialize. So discriminations found to be reduced. Their discriminations are reducing. This way, there must be one grievance handling committee in each colleges by involving the students, even trustee, and the principal should directly keep this authority to themselves, because highest execution power is with him, so he can use authority also, power also, motivation also. That's why this must be implemented in every college. I think it was proposed in your college also to formulate, and it might have been formulated. If I'm not wrong, I have remembered in July we have made a discussion that this committee should be there at this college also, and we have done exercise on this. We have formulated some paperwork also. I don't know whether it is implemented or not. I'm not updated regarding this. Thank you. Yes.
Well, Anjay, I want to thank you again for joining me again on Tea Time. We are already at an hour, so any of the other questions that are coming in, I will relate them to Anjay. I really want to thank everybody for joining me tonight on Tea Time and joining Anjay again. If you would like to see more of Anjay's Tea Times, he's been on Tea Time since 2020, 2021, and 2022. All those Tea Times can be seen on Miss Liz's YouTube channel, and there is a lot of information in those Tea Times. So be sure to check that out. Give it a quick subscribe and check out Anjay and all the incredible work he's doing. And I want to thank each and every one of you for coming in tonight and sharing your questions and bringing a good topic to the table, because we need more of this educational awareness out there. And Anjay, the questions are just flying in like no tomorrow. So I want to really thank everybody for coming in. We do have 1 hour shows, and that's all I can do. So we will get Anjay back on. And who knows, he might be at the reunion show. So check that out, December 22nd in the afternoon, 2 to 4, and the evening show is 7 to 9. So there will be a lot of the guests that have been on Tea Time around the globe that will be on that show. So if you want to connect, you want to get to work with any of these people, or you would like to ask them any questions, please check out the reunion show and check out Anjay. I highly recommend my little brother here, and he is an incredible man. So Anjay, I want to thank you again for joining me on Tea Time, and thank you all for joining in with your comments and questions. And it this is what makes Tea Time, when you guys come and you communicate and we share and we do a difference. So Anjay, any final words before we close the Tea Time?
Yes, I just like to share one thing, that we are working on a project. If anyone wants to get connected with that, then please welcome. The project is, everyone is having their own universe, but they have not found it yet. In our religious book, we have been learning that we are having our own universe, but where is that universe? We are trying to find that universe by using a old religious concept called mandala. With this, all the people would come to know or come to create their own universe. We are working on this project. Hope this project will be a very successful project. And if anyone wants to find their universe, they can join with us. It's free of cost. Only the things they should do some exercise to bring their knowledges in the universe, and then on the basis of similarity of their knowledge, they will get one universe. It will be one of the biggest knowledge sharing platform. So if anyone is interested, you are most welcome. In this project, we are having a very good friend, Anand Nepal from Japan. He is supporting every day on this project, and some other faculties and research persons are there who are helping us. Hope this project would be shared in, not next year, but you can say after 2 years in the same show. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you so much, Anjay, and I hope I get to see you again at the reunion show on the 22nd. If not, we will have Anjay back in 2023, because that's what Miss Liz does, is I bring my guests back all the time. And Anjay's been here every year, so you might see him in 2023 with some more updates and some more education research and that as well. So please check out the Tea Times, check out Miss Liz's YouTube channel, give it a quick subscribe, share the Tea Times. They are there for everyone to be educated with. So again, thank you all, and I will see you guys all December 15th with the final show of 2022 with Freddie Cruz. So we will check that out. Again, Anjay, thank you so much,
Thank
and
you so
I
much.
will see you really, really soon. So again, thank you and have a good night, everyone.
Thank you so much.